and go. In this video, I will be talking about angel dawns, an original species I created for my persona. If you're familiar with my account or my characters, you may know my main persona is Blackberry. She's purple, has a triangular rainbow tattoo under her eye, and has turquoise and pink accents. She is an angel dawn, an anthropomorphic, talking, walking, emoting creature. Dawns come in two biological forms: mountainous, like Cloud, her partner, and beach, like Blackberry herself. Mountainous dawns have fluffy necks, longer and fluffier tails, and fur on their ankles to help with the cold. Additionally, their ears are shorter and rounder to help hold in the heat. Beach angel dawns have taller, flatter ears that act like a sunpan in the hotter climates. The tails are smaller to reduce biomass, and they have a sleeker, shorter coat to help with swimming. Regardless of body shape, though, all dawns follow the same pattern of growth. Dawns do not biologically reproduce, as they are each hand-created by Gaia, their creator, and she just sends them to shore in a little basket. Villagers take them out and raise them as their own. The angel dawns are incredibly reverent towards Gaia, seeing her as their one great mother, and she is the source of all the love in their lives. It is Gaia, after all, that grants them their wings and ability to fly. All angel dawns, in the end, get wings through a special ritual. When they have reached emotional maturity, they take 3 tests in order to prove that they are worthy. The first is one of knowledge and logic, where they are tested on the history of their world and what they know. The second, they must climb a sacred mountain that overlooks the temple. The goal of the second test is to realize a moral lesson, although it is different for each angel dawn. It's meant more as a meditative space for them to come into their own and realize who they are in terms of their own expression. Then, they are taken to a temple, where they are dressed in robes, which is the only clothing they typically wear in their daily lives. Yes, they can have some accessories like bandanas and belts or whatnot, but generally they don't wear clothes. And they are taken into a room to meet with Gaia. There, she asks them 3 secret questions, and if they answer correctly, they will get wings, and if they answer incorrectly, they won't. Then, after that 3 questions are up, they are taken out of the room and to the cliff, which is the only entrance and exit point of the temple, and they are just pushed off. And they just helplessly fall for a while, but if they've answered correctly, they will grow wings, and if they have answered incorrectly, they won't. And if they fall for too long, they will be caught before they hit the water. Although, it should be noted that they only get 3 tries to get wings. Only one angel dawn in their history has ever failed to get wings. Their name was Mars, and by the time they got to their second try, they became so bitter and resentful at the fact that they had failed that they were not worthy of wings yet. And when they didn't receive wings, they decided no one else deserves to have them either. And so they took over the temple, became very aggressive, and decided to rule the world. Once they had the power, they wanted to destroy everything Gaia loved. And so they created a war. And with not very many to stop them, they were almost successful. But 3 dawns stopped them: Cancer, Virgo, and Blackberry. And they were able to fight off and kill Mars, but Virgo and Cancer were lost in the battles. Sadly, there is only one place for dawns to go when they die: out at sea level, right at the horizon. And when Mars was killed, their body was sent to a faraway planet to become part of our own solar system. they can die through violence, drowning, or what have you. And if they do, typically their mark is added to a constellation, like how Cancer and Virgo had a smiling face and a crab. Those are now part of their constellations. And it just so happens that the crab constellation is perfectly mirroring into our section of space in this universe. Every angel dawn has a mark, a symbol or special marking that represents an aspect of their life. Blackberry has a heart because she is about sharing and multiplying the bounty of harvests. So she has the ability to multiply food sources and make them more plentiful so no one ever has to starve. And Cancer was very in tune with water. This is just part of their reality, and every angel dawn has one. It can appear once or multiple times across their body and is an important part of who they are. In order to get an angel dawn, they are currently closed, so there are two sources at the time of this video. There is Minty Ambitions on Fur Affinity and myself. She has access to a base and can create customs, make adopts, whatever, like what have you. And sometimes I put them out myself for free because I don't really need the money. And so it's best to support a really wonderful artist. She's a good friend of mine and I really trust her with the lore. The reason they are closed is because I spent a really long time working through their lore, their biology, everything down to their diet. I'm not gonna share that though, because that's gonna make this long, boring, and unnecessary. But they're a thing that is special to me and I hold close to my heart. And when there's an open species, typically the creators don't get as much say in the lore, what happens to those characters, and that's a good thing. Creativity is a good thing, but I want to protect the world I created and just, keep it how I intended. I have very specific intentions. So, if you want one, maybe someday in the future you'll be able to create one. But for now, I created one, and it will be up on Fur Affinity as of the time this video goes live. I don't really know when that is, honestly, but it will be live. And the best thing you can do is, again, find one from Minty Ambitions. I will be raffling off that character for free. Anyone can join, and it'll end again whenever I say in the post. Enjoy the lore, enjoy the dawns, enjoy everything. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful year, and a wonderful life. PancakeSquirrel.